morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, three of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare.
Scruffy's back online.
Alright, and welcome everyone to another Roulette Rivals 14 winners bracket final between In4Fun and Scruffy. I'm joined for this by the wonderful OhShitMan. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you. How are you all doing?
Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. We are here for the winners bracket final. As I've said previously, this is the last match in the winners bracket before the grand finals. One of these two players will be advancing to the grand finals after this. It is also our first to 8 match in this tournament, meaning 6 points are no longer enough to win it. We need 8 points to secure the spot in the grand finals. Because of this, both players have also been given 2 map picks, which were Fortuna from In4Fun. Then we'll have Sapienza picked by Scruffy, Mendoza picked by In4Fun, and Ambrose picked by Scruffy. And yeah, so first map Fortuna in just under 30 seconds.
It's incredibly exciting. I've been really hyped for this match.
Ooh, certainly.
These two players, they both have really strong qualities, and they differ quite in playstyle in some ways. Like Scruffy is just wildly quick in everything he does. Almost weird to see because we're so used to like 47 just kind of slow jogging, and Scruffy makes it look like he's running.
Certainly. Scruffy, a very fast player, In4Fun, very consistent player on the other hand. But the first spin is also here. Do you want to go ahead and tell the viewers what we got for Fortuna?
Sure thing. It's going to be Rico with an impact explosive weapon by the hippie. And then Jorge with a screwdriver by the coke field worker. And then Andrea with a fall by the submarine engineer. Yeah, they are almost identical in their starting here.
Indeed, both starting
fascinating
suit, and both are probably gonna look to isolate Rico quite early here.
Yeah, I'm guessing on the... No, wait. They're gonna isolate him in there. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's going to be an exit kill, then, I imagine.
Presumably, I don't think the area back there is soundproof by any means.
No.
It's interesting differentiation between Scruffy and In4Fun here. The guards ran through this little side room for Scruffy, whereas they ran outside for In4Fun. But yeah, both players are isolating Rico down there. In4Fun having red guns because Rico saw him, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Scruffy is could be complicated for Scruffy, I guess. He's going a very different way from In4Fun. I'm interested to see where or why.
Definitely. Scruffy now in the going down towards the caves. Might be making his way over to the bar or some other area that way. In4Fun in the village again, near Andrea's compound. Might just look to isolate her immediately, but no, is turning around again. And by the looks of things, gonna grab the, if I had to guess, the submarine engineer first.
Yeah, that, I mean, that makes sense. He has time to grab that disguise and get back to Andrea.
Ooh, and we see a replan on Scruffy's side.
Yeah, I guess that exit through the bar went wrong for him.
Ooh, very unlucky. Yeah, Scruffy picked the path down back, the backside of the garage and wanted to exit on the bar, but something wasn't working out for them, and now Scruffy had a short replan and is now starting in the mansion and no longer doing the suit start as In4Fun did, who's got Andrea alerted, but with a punch to the face and a dump out the window, this shouldn't be a large issue anymore. In4Fun is going to secure the first kill here.
Yeah, that was very fast and efficient. Now Scruffy changed his starting location. Makes sense, I guess. You don't have to start suit for this isolation.
Indeed. Also makes it a little bit quicker, just a little bit more restricted in terms of loadout, I guess. Not being able to bring in a briefcase or something might change things up. But
yeah, but you do get a free silenced pistol down where he is now, though, so he didn't really sacrifice that much. Now, I do wonder why he's going this way. Is there... Knowing Scruffy, he does have a plan of some sort, right?
Probably, yes. I've seen multiple people actually choose this path over the other. Not quite sure if one's faster over the other, but no, nice triple shot.
Safer and better than what he did earlier.
Indeed. Nice little triple shot to lure the guards away, and then because he moved too far away, guards weren't interested in him anymore. On the other side, we see In4Fun has now obtained the hippie disguise and is either gonna bring it just to Rico or even get the kill here. However, as we said, I think that that's gonna be an exit kill.
It would be risky if he took the kill here now, so I doubt he's gonna do that.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna make his way towards the coca field in the hippie disguise and then just gonna run back with it after getting the Jorge kill. So
not a bad idea. He is allowed in the coca field, so he could just run through and dodge some enforcers, but I wonder if Scruffy was just kind of nervous about making the engineer disguise in time for...
I think Chad was pointing out that there was a body found for Scruffy in this last run, so that might have also been troublesome. I think Scruffy also left both outside guards up.
Wait, did he leave Rico in the side room to the?
I think Scruffy left Rico in the side room and then didn't take care of any of the outside guards in his previous run, and then probably one of the outside guards.
Left the other one.
Yeah.
Maybe he just took the wrong one and thought he took the one that goes in there, but took the other one.
Maybe. Right. But yeah, Scruffy has now done the first kill on Andrea Fall as submarine engineer as well. In4Fun, as the hippie, has successfully secured Rico and is now waiting, grabbing a coca field disguise from this unsuspecting worker, and is gonna just yeet the screwdriver in the back of Jorge's head, and that is a second kill done and third kill all set up for In4Fun. Just gonna make sure this body is not spotted by the coca field guard, who's now off duty as his boss just got violently killed with a screwdriver.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's it for today then.
Break time, I guess. And yeah, Scruffy on the other side, grabbing Hippie now. Basically, yeah, doing the same as In4Fun.
That was a bad placement for the Hippie. Throw something in the window.
Using a bullet distraction now. This ought to work, I think. Risky throw, but it worked out.
Yeah. So In4Fun has a loud kill left before he can leave. But he's getting impatient. That might... Oh.
Thrown distraction. Yeah, worked out for the Fun. Turned other guards. Now one bullet distraction will turn these two guards. And now it's supposedly just a throw to the back of the head and then a run to the car. And dragging the body far enough away to not blow up the car, as Chad is also pointing out. This would have been devastating.
Yeah, that'd be a bad rip.
Explosive golf ball used.
Exit
and that is the exit.
Nice.
Very, very well done. 8 minutes and 2 seconds real time. And In4Fun looks to be taking the first map of this Winners Bracket Finals. And his own map pick as well.
Yeah. That was fun. I was kind of surprised. Scruffy seemed a bit indecisive. Like he was doubting his own plan for a while.
Maybe. Yeah, just it was the one restart basically that put Scruffy behind, and then just not being able to catch up. Obviously, on the In4Fun side, we saw a clean first run, and I guess that is the theme we're mostly going to continue with for this match.
Yeah.
Lots of first tries, and yeah.
Now next up is a map that Scruffy has never once lost in. Like,
ooh, damn, that is true.
Been here 7 times, never lost. Meanwhile, In4Fun has a lot more experience, but he's also lost quite a lot of matches compared to Scruffy.
Indeed, yeah, In4Fun.
So statistically, I guess Scruffy is in favor for this one.
Guess with the 100% win rate, it's hard to say anything otherwise. But yeah, 7-0-0 for Scruffy. Also won this against In4Fun previously. 17-9-0 for In4Fun. So yeah, been here on a whole lot more, but also obviously lost a couple of matches. Just trying to figure out...
That is a nice waiter grab from Scruffy there.
The last Sapienza they played was in round 5 of Roulette Rivals 13, our previous one, where Scruffy won against In4Fun.
But In4Fun won the championship.
In4Fun then came back though, yeah, and won the entire tournament after they met in the grand finals again, which is a theme they could repeat here if either player. If the player who loses this match will win their next one in the losers bracket final, they will meet again in the grand finals, like previously. So it is very possible that these two players will play again in the next couple of matches.
Yeah.
I did ask both players beforehand what they think about the map picks. About their map picks and their opponent's map picks, as has done previously by other shoutcasters like Pack. Scruffy said they've picked Sapienza and Ambrose because they are very short maps with very quick spins and a lot of simple spins, usually, and Scruffy thinks that's where he has the advantage. In4Fun wasn't surprised about the Sapienza and Ambrose picked by Scruffy. Judging by the recent performance on In4Fun's end, apparently. So yeah, not a lot of surprise on either player. Scruffy preferring short maps in this matchup.
I'm not sure everyone would agree that Sapienza is a short map with simple spins.
That is true. There are some spins that can be very, very long, in fact.
Yeah.
In this map, but there are also, I think, a lot of spins that can just go by really, really quickly.
And In4Fun just failed his PI disguise grab, as we've all done so many times.
Yeah, I think this grab is just so finicky. It can go wrong so quickly.
Yeah.
And especially with
three NPCs you have to watch out for. So.
Exactly, and the huge amount of disguises on Sapienza also makes it a bit more difficult to be perfect for each one of them. And there's just so much to practice here.
Some disguises and some weapons are just a bit far away, which makes the map sometimes a bit complicated.
Indeed.
Oh, I should apparently be a bit louder.
I can certainly do that. 1 second, just turning it up a little bit. But the spin is also here. We got Silvio Caruso with a loud SMG as the cyclist, and Francesca DeSantis with a loud pistol as the private detective. So In4Fun can hopefully pull off that grab he's just done. It's a little bit more successful this time.
Yeah. So which disguise do you go for first? Private detective, I guess.
Very, very tough choice. Yeah, probably the private detective. And I think Scruffy is doing exactly that. Both players started in the main square, I think that's called. And are off to the races. In4Fun had a short replan and is now running as well, though.
No, I can't remember. There are no normal guards with. There are no guards with loud SMGs there. They're all carrying.
Don't think
pistols,
so. Yeah.
Aren't they? Pistols or shotguns.
I do think so. There's no loud SMG on the map. Just pistols, as you pointed out. Quite a loud spin, as we have both a loud pistol and a loud SMG, which is obviously allowed because I actually think none of these are considered a large weapon anymore with the introduction of the one loud small SMG. Not sure what it's called actually.
Now, In4Fun failed it once again. The third NPC he failed to count for. It is a very difficult disguise grab.
It is certainly, and In4Fun's having his troubles with it. Scruffy on the other side got it successfully and is now in the mansion, running to get that timing for Francesca, supposedly.
Yeah, and he brought his sniper for an easy door opener and virus kill. Hijiro, I think you have to do a slight bit more than just place a coin. I think you have to distract one other NPC at least. Okay, let's see how.
Let's see, third
is solving
try.
This then. Loud pistol in his hand, so he just has to find a box and hope the other guy doesn't come in.
Indeed, there's a loud kill for Scruffy on the other side. In4Fun did now succeed on his private detective grab. Sadly, just a little bit too late, supposedly. Yeah, Scruffy will most likely make his way out of the mansion now to grab the cyclist, whereas In4Fun is going to make his way inside the mansion to get the Francesca kill.
So the Silvio kill is not a live one, so he can just knock out Silvio here, leave him, and go collect the disguise.
That's also true. Seems like that's what Scruffy is planning to do, waiting behind this billboard and KOing
Will
1,
he
2...
go down and kill the virus first, you think?
Certainly an option. Not quite sure what's the best choice here. I mean, you do have to come back in anyways. In4Fun just had a huge whoosh on that one guard.
Yeah, that guy. He will make it in time for Francesca, though.
Indeed. And yeah, Scruffy decided to first get the cyclist and then gonna go get the virus. I mean, you do have to get into the mansion again anyways, so probably doesn't make a huge difference. And
the disguise is, I mean, the virus is quite close to an exit, so that makes sense.
Ooh, In4Fun missed his trank on the guard. And
he's in trouble now then.
Is in trouble indeed.
He is contemplating what to do.
Because Francesca did hear the gun click and turned around. In4Fun KO'd. Her guard now is gonna have to just box him as well. And yeah, loud pistol kill on Francesca. And there's the first kill done for In4Fun as well.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Scruffy is
he's doing
trouble.
a lot. He is distracting NPCs all over the place.
Yeah, there's the blue egg in action to KO both the cyclist and the one NPC, the delivery guy, I think that is. And Scruffy has successfully obtained the cyclist disguise now and is going to make his way back to the mansion. In4Fun got a little bit of time to catch up though, or has gotten a little bit of time to catch up.
Yeah.
As we see In4Fun just exiting as Scruffy is entering again. Thrown distraction for the cooks. Should make his passage safe.
I'm trying not to jinx it here.
I think chat is also trying to jinx it already. There has been jinxes thrown left and right here. I, for one, shall not say anything though.
Yeah. It's very clear that Scruffy is in the lead.
That is certainly a thing.
I think that's safe to say.
And I got freezing streams. That is perfect. Let's see. Okay. Refresh on one end. Did fix it. Did not fix it.
In4Fun is taking a long time to get cyclists. He's being very careful.
We got a bit of slow motion action for this last part of the spin on my end. Not quite sure what this is about.
Are you... You're not struggling with the stream, are you?
I am a little bit. I'm not quite sure why, but my streams are freezing and running in slow motion, sadly. But we do see parts of Scruffy, at least, as they just got the virus. And now they're running smoothly again, of course. After the map is over, all is going to go fine again.
Let us know if the stream is going to be a problem and we can...
if it's continuing to be, we can surely figure something out. But for now, Scruffy has... exited Sapienza in 7 minutes real time and will get the point for this map. Let me just refresh both of their streams. Hope they are running fine now.
Now, Mendoza seems to be a more difficult map for Scruffy, statistically at least.
Indeed, yeah,
I was
played
curious
a
if
lot less.
I was looking at In4Fun's gameplay there, and I was wondering if that was entirely. It seemed like he dragged Silvio to an entirely soundproof area.
That looked
That's,
very nice.
So yeah, chat is commenting. They're arguing if about whether I'm too low on sound or not.
Yeah, I did turn you up a little bit again. Hopefully that is not too loud now, as I'm trying to debug what my issue with the stream is right now.
I mean, you're streaming in OBS. This is just something that happens.
First time happening for me, to be fair.
Yeah.
Because
First
I'm looking at my
time for
internet.
everything, right?
That is true. Looking at my internet, it does seem to be stable and up to speed and everything. And I mean, looking at the streams, they seem to be fine now again. So
yeah, good.
I'll just pause them real quick to make sure I'm up to the latest point.
If it does go to crap, I am ready to take over.
Yeah. If it goes too bad during this again, we'll probably have to switch it up or something. But for now, we seem to be en route again to Mendoza, our third map. Score is 2 for 2 currently, so all even. Time to take some chances. And this was again a map pick by In4Fun, which, yeah, Scruffy was not surprised to see, as Santa Fortuna, which In4Fun picked previously, and Mendoza, where are some of Scruffy's least favorite maps, and the ones with the lowest win rate too. So
yeah, his statistics on most maps are wildly good, but for this one, he actually has a negative win rate.
Yeah, that is true. 2 wins, 3 losses, and a tie. Gonna try to.
I do remember. I think it was him that just gave up on Mendoza in the start when he first started playing.
Very
I
possible.
played was it him that played like a power washing simulator or something instead of Mendoza?
Not quite sure. Very possible. His one tie, however, was against Nezuko-chan during last year's World Championship in a group stage match. I think it was a photo finish tie though. Seeing as they had an RTA of 7 minutes 21 seconds, so most likely that is where that tie came from. And
In4Fun has been here a lot.
Yeah, 23 times in total, as before the stats disappear. 13 wins, 10 losses. However, Spin is now overshadowing the statistics. Osh, what do we have?
It's gonna be Don Yates with a remote explosive weapon by the lawyer, and then Tamara Vidal with a machete by the waiter. So the machete is in the boat shed, right?
There's only one machete. I think there is only one machete, and it is quite far away.
So no matter what you do have to go down for that, and it looks like Scruffy has the idea to do that right away.
And looks at things, Scruffy starting in Gaucho disguise. Probably the closest start to the machete, while In4Fun is still planning his run here. Arguing where to smuggle what, and is only now loading in.
I'm guessing he's going to start with grabbing the lawyer then, since he starts in the parking lot.
Yeah, but it looks at things, that is exactly what's going to happen. Also fair point, lawyer, you're in the parking lot at least at the start, and then later on he does move, so it might make sense to grab him right away. Scruffy has secured the machete, and In4Fun is about to secure the lawyer here.
I'm struggling a bit to get that subdued, but he got it. So So In4Fun has one of the disguises, and Scruffy has one of the weapons. So I mean that vault that In4Fun is about to do is just incredible. Took us so long to find it.
I want to say I actually never knew that was possible until
No,
this very day.
Yeah, the first time you've seen it.
Yeah, probably.
It's very surprising, isn't it?
Indeed.
You just walk up to that opening and then you vault over the entire van.
All right. Scruffy in the mansion, though. Currently isolating Don Yates. Has cleared out both the downstairs guard and has placed the remote explosive for him. A breacher in his choice is, does make a lot of sense. Since, well, it is a remote explosive. It doesn't have to be loud, so might as well do it silently.
Yeah, and now thinking about it, it does make a lot of sense as well to do what Scruffy did and just set up because it's a remote kill, so he can just focus on getting the machete, the waiter, the Tamara kill, and then focus on the lawyer after.
Indeed, I mean the lawyer is gonna be on the move by the time Scruffy goes to grab him, I suppose. So it is. It's probably gonna be in the wine fields, if I had to guess. So depending on where he is right there, it could be more or less troublesome to grab him.
Yeah, I mean he's standing in a field looking at birds, so if you have a trank, you're probably gonna be easy enough.
Should be all fine. In4Fun a little bit late to the Yates isolation, using 2 trank shots and a crowbar to KO Yates' entourage and his breacher to get Yates just before he's about to get into the lawyer's room. Ooh, in the meantime, Scruffy did a very, very quick Tamara kill as the waiter with a machete and is now just needing the lawyer and can then exit. Very, very quick from Scruffy's side. In4Fun has the machete, the machete already. Needs the waiter and Tamara, so they got reversed kills, it seems.
Yeah, I mean it's does certainly look like Scruffy had the right idea with his strategy here.
Indeed, and the lawyer has actually was still in the parking lot. I think his proxy conversation was never triggered, which is probably why he was still there.
It does stand there for quite some time, I believe.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, that is a difficult seeker for In4Fun here. Is he? That doesn't look like. And it is too late anyway. Indeed. 4 minutes 48 seconds for Scruffy to finish.
Very, very quick run.
Yeah, that was flawless.
Indeed, but I mean, In4Fun was not far behind either. Got his waiter right there. Seeker Tamara just running up to Tamara, getting her with the machete and then running to an exit would have been enough. But sadly,
I'm not so sure that the lawyer is still there for In4Fun though.
In4Fun picked the lawyer right at the start.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
What about that? Would have been all that was left, but anyways, sadly, it wasn't enough. But maybe
Pijero's asking for a replay, but I'm not sure you have set up replays.
I can quickly try if it's still within 30 seconds. I doubt it though, sadly.
I don't have
no.
Mine,
we just see a nice 30-second replay of Scruffy's menu now. Saw that a little bit too late. Anyways, In4Fun is out now. A little bit late, but probably the.
We're up to. Oh, sorry.
Took a bit longer in planning. That's probably what I screwed them up here. But yeah, as you've said, we've now up to Ambrose Island. Yeah,
not everyone's favorite map. And it can certainly be very formulaic, very quick. But yeah, In4Fun's only been there twice. He has been on most maps in at least double digits, but for this one, only twice.
Indeed.
Scruffy's lost this one 5 times. So statistically a bold choice to pick it, but he, as he said, he had his reasons.
Probably, yeah. It is
Your
also
strategy for against In4Fun?
probably it is In4Fun's by far In4Fun's least played a map with just 2 plays. Second lowest is Marrakesh with 10 times played, and then we get Dartmoor, Mumbai with 14, Santa Fortuna 16, Chongqing 17, and then we go on to 20s with all the other maps. So from that point, it does certainly make sense to pick Ambrose against In4Fun. Who's only played it twice. Scruffy played it 8 times, but as you've said, has lost it 5 times. And as chat has pointed out, not seeing all of them, but yeah, 3 of these 5 losses were against TimeCube, and then they lost it against Deinomos, and the last one was lost against Nezuko-chan over the course of the last few tournaments. So yeah, definitely interesting to see who's gonna come out on top on this one.
I think maybe one of the most difficult things in Ambrose is remembering item placements in all of those huts. Scruffy had a little playthrough with picking up scissors and barber razor and various stuff. So nice to have a little reminder before you play.
It definitely makes sense. I mean, this map has been out the least amount of time, so we didn't get that much time to like build the muscle memory and know exactly where each item is on the map.
Yeah, and most of those huts are kind of they don't have unique signifiers.
Not really, that is true. It's a bit like the Mumbai slums, you know, everything just looks the same. It's just a little bit slightly different.
Yeah, if you don't play Mumbai for 2 months, then you'll have forgotten how to play Mumbai. I guess it's the same with item placements in Ambrose.
That is true. Chad has also figured out that I forgot predictions for the last 2 maps.
Oh, right.
So let's just quickly do a short
Look at that.
for this one.
I got some lines of code. A lot of them, actually.
Yeah, the odds were
I was the only one
that
bet for. I was the only one that bet for In4Fun, I think. Or wait, which one was it? I can't remember.
Maybe it was the first map was Santa Fortuna, but the Ambrose spin has arrived. There's going to be Noelcrest Fall as an engineer and Aka with an assault rifle as a cook.
I mean, maybe Ambrose isn't all that interesting. The most interesting thing about this spin is the fall, but even that has been perfected so much that like it's so easy for most people just do it.
Very possible. I actually, on one side, wouldn't know it off the top of my head what the perfect option is for the fall.
You know, targets in Hitman, if they trip in water,
oh, so
it
is just the water like we've been used to, basically. I see. That does make sense on a map like Ambrose. We see that on Haven, for example, a lot as well. Yeah, both players
just
starting.
Throw a muffin at someone's head and they die in water.
Both players starting in the town center square, whatever that is exactly called. I guess that was the meta start on this map for a long time.
Yeah, the only 2 other used starting locations are Metalworker and the hippie location, I guess. Brian?
Yeah, that's
What it's called?
probably true.
So now you'll see both of the players are gonna do the Knoll fall in the same way everyone's now doing it.
Scruffy did a nice bullet distraction, where In4Fun threw a briefcase. However, it doesn't necessarily change anything. It is both cases gonna get null down here, and yeah.
Knoll does have guard logic, so he will investigate the distractions. So yeah, he is going to be, if he hears the sound, he's going to be the one going to investigate it.
Indeed.
Most other targets they will send someone else to check it out.
Yeah, they just VIP to someone else, but not Noel. He's the man himself. And yeah, differentiating in strats now. Scruffy using the Dorian to get Aka sick, while In4Fun still needs to grab the Dorian, I think.
The first time they have differentiated their strats, and I'm not sure if this is going to pay off for In4Fun, because Scruffy now has Aka walking to the toilets, and In4Fun has made her guard sick, which makes this unpredictable. Who's going to use the toilet and who's going to go to a bad puke spot?
Yeah. It's only going to be the question here. Both the guard and Aka are sick for In4Fun. Scruffy side, it's just Aka. So a little bit of a timer here. Did distract the guard though. That's the kill for Scruffy. Also got the satellite control unit a second ago.
That is the fastest. I mean, Scruffy unpacked his briefcase while it was still in the air on throwing it.
47's doing trick shots at this point.
Yeah. Now see, this is what happened to In4Fun then. He went to a bad puke spot.
Not necessarily bad though, because In4Fun can just shoot her from this little hut. May even make the timing for a photo finish.
Yeah, potentially dodgy with people around though. No, this looked like it worked fine.
I mean, with this close to exiting the spin, I suppose it's fine. We'll spin buffering, stream buffering a little bit there, but just seconds before the exit. It was a 23-second time difference between them. So technically we are in a photo finish. However, as I think both players are on one load. Not sure if In4Fun had two, but I think this is likely gonna be a wave from In4Fun as soon as they know about it.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. It's too much to catch up to when they both...
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of restarts.
Certainly not. There now players have been informed, and In4Fun has waived his photo finish rights, so this point will go to Scruffy, who was barely 21 seconds slower than the world record on Ambrose currently, if I can do the maths right.
And speaking of maps that you can get lost in.
True, we've just had it a second ago. Mumbai will be our first random map.
Now, Mumbai has, in the last 6 months, it has developed some very specialized strategies that have challenged the normal skywalk strategy that we all used to use.
Indeed.
So the favorite now seems to be to start Charles and run up and lure Maelstrom up to a balcony.
Indeed. Just gonna point it out for chat again, because this is our first semifinals or winners bracket final, if we, depending on how you point it. this is a first to 8 match instead of the usual first to 6. So even though Scruffy has 6 points already, In4Fun still has a chance of catching up. And yeah, both players did like this change, though. I think Scruffy said that winners bracket finals they've watched and or played have felt a bit anticlimactic. So with more maps should probably be better. However, getting 2 map picks for this final also means having less maps available for the lower bracket finals if they were to go there. And yeah, In4Fun is basically sharing that opinion, likes having more picks and bans versus more RNG in the map pool. So
yeah,
first to 8 in conclusion.
For the statistics for this, now like win rate wise, they seem to be quite similar. Even though In4Fun has been here almost double the amount of times.
Indeed. Also, want to point out, thank you for the raid. We've just had a raid coming from Mendy. Welcome everyone to this winners bracket final between In4Fun and Scruffy. We've currently a score of 2-6. In4Fun won the first map, Scruffy the following 3. And we have Scruffy's just on match point, 1 win away from securing a spot in the grand finals.
We just saw In4Fun try out this new Maelstrom. I say new, but it's not that new.
Different.
New for me. the different this Chawl start Maelstrom isolation, and the margins are quite thin. Is that the right English?
I guess so. Yeah.
So they're both practicing picking up the laundry foreman on their way to isolate Maelstrom, which means you have to be very quick, and everything you do has to be very precise.
Yeah, laundry foreman also a disguise people oftentimes struggle with, I'd say.
Yeah.
Can come up as a unique disguise, only one place on the map where you can even get it. So, not a lot of options there.
So it looks like In4Fun is he almost made it. Is he gonna make it? No. He missed the Maelstrom in his practice.
Yeah, it did.
So that's the second time he's missed Maelstrom after getting laundry format. So I would find another option if that's the condition, to be honest.
Yeah,
both missed him.
Scruffy was also a little bit late there. And yeah, they just need to squeeze out a couple more seconds to be able to get that grab and make it fine. However, Mumbai Spin has arrived. Do we have a land reformat or not?
No, we do not. We have an SMG as Holy Man for Vasir Kale, the Maelstrom, and then we have Scissors Laundry Worker on Vanya Shah with no target pacification. And then Dawudrangan will be Kitchen Knife as Taylor. So this Holy Man kill for Maelstrom is almost like
that is very free.
Yeah. The only thing that could complicate it slightly would be if there was no target pacification, but even then it'd be super easy.
Only, yeah.
So yeah, that's the kill done for Scruffy and soon to be for In4Fun as well.
In4Fun just falling put a couple of seconds later. Doesn't forget to grab the break, always an important thing. And yeah, Maelstrom done for both players. One thing less to worry about.
For a second there, it looked like Scruffy mistook the tailor for the barber. But he quickly realized his mistake, it looks like.
Certainly looked like it. And yeah, In4Fun, same hut, same tailor, distracting. And just a short wait for both players here.
Yeah, and you can see that taking a slightly different path to the tailor has actually saved In4Fun a few seconds. So he's caught up a little bit, even though he was a bit after.
Yeah, he loaded in a bit slower, was a bit it took a bit longer in planning. But yeah, this Scruffy basically not entirely figuring out where they need to run. Has given In4Fun the opportunity to catch up, and In4Fun is not hiding the body.
Oh, I see what Scruffy's doing. He's trying to get the scissors.
Ah, very nice.
Now, panicking those people from upstairs seems risky because there might be people coming up there.
Scruffy did hide the body though, so it should be fine.
Oh yeah, he did, yeah.
But that has taken a lot of time for Scruffy.
Yeah.
In4Fun currently clearing out the train yard area already. And
now where are they getting the laundry worker? It looks like Scruffy's going to the laundry.
Probably,
In4Fun is going this way. I'm not sure why exactly.
In4Fun might be picking up the kitchen knife first, since that is also required.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Think that is not that's pretty unique on Mumbai as well, as like a couple of locations only.
There's one in the slums, and then is there one in the tower? I can't remember.
Can't remember either, but there is one near this food stand. I think that's where In4Fun's probably running.
No, I don't think In4Fun already did the brick. No.
Highly unlikely. I don't think. Just
yeah,
clearing out the two guards.
Sort of weird. Now I do think Scruffy has a faster idea by going to get the kitchen knife after, because this is taking a lot of time for In4Fun, and he's going all the way into the slums and then back again to where he's going to kill Vanya.
Indeed. Wonder what Scruffy's plan is for this though. They got the laundry worker, however, have not gotten the scissors. I think the kitchen knife. I think.
No, yeah, he's.
But
I don't think he got it yet. No, I don't think so. Yeah.
But Scruffy has started the brick lure.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, I think it makes sense to wait with the kitchen knife until he's in the area, because Dawood is not a live kill, so he can just easily, knock out Dawood, or if he has time, go get the knife.
We will see. In4Fun has now obtained a laundry worker as well, and will make the way back to the train yard, and this is gonna be a race for these last kills, basically. Scruffy.
Do you worry that In4Fun has been spending too much time running back and forth?
Very possible. However, still interested to see how Scruffy is gonna do the kitchen knife grab. If they're gonna KO Dawood first and then grab the knife, that might take a lot of time.
Oh, but Dawood is far away, so he does have time to go get the kitchen knife.
Right, brick thrown by In4Fun. Let's see. Scruffy running towards the kitchen knife now. Is in the tailor disguise though, not a disguise that's allowed to pick up the kitchen knife. I think will still manage to do so because of crowd NPCs or fake NPCs.
Yeah, he was very careful to not be spotted.
So that did, in fact, save him a little bit of time. However, the Darwood grab is still ahead of him, which is something that can rip a lot of players.
It is looking difficult for... Oh, it is slightly complicated for Scruffy now because...
Blue egg used.
Oh, did he get all of the guards?
Not
so sure he did. Did he get all of the guards?
Can't see that quite yet. There's the one.
There's a lot of stuff happening for Scruffy
one
right
guard
now.
is still up for Scruffy. This is a large issue, and on the other side, In4Fun has been able to get Vanya, and is in the correct disguise. Darwood screaming now, I think.
Oh god, this is a mess.
But the guard has turned orange, and that's a big restart for Scruffy. He was on the brink of winning this entire match, but the guard spotted him getting that, tranking him essentially.
When I said that he had plenty of time to go get the knife, I guess I was a bit wrong.
Scruffy, maybe this one has been caught on the replay. Scruffy tried to trank, just seen it there barely, trank the last remaining bodyguard, however apparently got spotted doing so, or killed Darwood too early, and got the body orange.
Now on the plus side, this does open the possibility that we might be seeing another map, which is
that's always what all of us want.
Good for the audience.
Definitely. I mean, Scruffy would have hoped to just close this out in 4 maps pretty much, and not even have to play Mumbai probably. But here we are, grabbing the kitchen knife very early this run. Let's see.
Yeah, that is sensible.
Let's see if In4Fun is more successful with this Darwood isolation. Has the snail in hand, lured the one worker over, dropping the snail, bumping everyone. And
hey, I'm holding my breath.
Darwood is running there. Just lock onto the correct person now. That's the melee kill done for In4Fun. Still green, and just a short jog to the exit. And In4Fun is out. We apparently have a little bit of stream delay, but that's fine. 9 minutes 37 seconds. In4Fun still holds on to this match, and we will see another map.
Yeah, that was, I gotta say, that was, honestly, that was a bit of a lucky win for In4Fun.
Oh, certainly.
But, you know, the whole, all of that stuff happening on Scruffy's side there at the end before he ripped. Jesus, that was a lot to handle.
That's certainly. I mean, yeah, just that, if that rip hadn't happened for Scruffy, it would have been a certain win for him. However, yeah, just being a little bit late for that Darwood, and
I'm gonna give a little prediction here because the next map is New York. It is very hard to beat Scruffy in New York. We'll see how In4Fun does. He's gonna have to hope for a rip.
Certainly. New York is also the map both of these players, the random map both of these players looked out for the most. Scruffy stated that it's their best map, so when they get to it, Scruffy has is confident they have a good chance at winning it. In4Fun, on the other hand, stated it was happy to play any random maps because it means they weren't swept, which certainly hasn't happened. But yeah, New York's also the map they like the most, but probably In4Fun also said it's the map they have the least choice to win on, so certainly going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, but what we've seen so many times with even like extremely skilled players is that New York sometimes throws you a curveball.
Certainly
If
can.
if one bad thing happens, then you are likely to lose.
Yeah, I mean, just
And we've seen like very, very experienced players like struggle so much on New York because they play so fast that they make mistakes.
it's something that can always happen. Obviously, playing faster most of the time also means riskier. So let's see. We can see both players obviously doing a practice run, which is well contained within the 2 minutes we have between these runs.
Yeah, this is very fast.
We see Scruffy picked all the data disks already and is well out with 1.5 minutes still to go. Replanning, maybe wanting to practice something else as well. And yeah, Scruffy undefeated on New York so far. A single tie in there. Now, of course,
Obviously a photo finish tie.
most likely we will check that in a second. It was, yeah, it was a photo finish tie against Fanium in the Roulette Rivals 11 winners bracket final. Where the spin was Fire Axe as Fired Banker. They played against Fanium and scored a photo finish tie, which honestly would even help In4Fun here. If we get to a photo finish tie on New York, it would mean we get a score of 5-7, which is not enough to win this match, and we would see at least one more map.
Yeah, that is correct.
So yeah, basically In4Fun is either needs to hope for well, a Scruffy rip in New York, or just getting at least to a tie, a photo finish tie. So that is what could happen here. 4 seconds before Mayhem is unleashed. Osh, please, what is the spin?
Oh, that is going to be Athena Savalas with a silent sniper rifle in the suit. So this is kind of a potentially a Sasso speedrun. Leave in suit for extra points.
Very possible. Scruffy first one to load in. In4Fun following suit, although I think I'm a bit behind on In4Fun stream. So I should have refreshed. Haven't done that though. Yeah, both players starting. Obviously, the one suit location we do have hiding behind this or inside of this little meeting room thingy.
Oh, Scruffy did a trank on what's it called again? Mateo.
Mateo Perez.
Much earlier than In4Fun's location, and that's
Indeed.
that saved him quite a lot of time and gave him a much bigger lead.
Indeed, that earlier trank giving Scruffy the lead right now. Seen on cameras, however, shouldn't be a huge issue.
Oh, that seems fine for this.
Let's see, Scruffy getting Fabian's disc straight at the start as well, with a nice distraction there.
Oh, he didn't leave his silent sniper rifle. He has it in this room. Yeah, I was wondering there for a second.
Did leave his briefcase over there, that is true, but
yeah.
silent sniper rifle still well on him, which means I don't think he has any more tranks for this room. He does have a the mine, little snail, which they're gonna use to clear out this room. Red guns, but that
gameplay. It's insane.
Indeed, Scruffy got the kill. However, In4Fun, as we stated, isn't far behind either, clearing out the room. Everybody down except for Athena. shot, and that's the kill for In4Fun.
Oh, Scruffy missed extra points for leaving in suit.
That is true. I don't think any of our players will be doing that though.
A big call,
Scruffy,
though.
2 minutes 38 seconds. In4Fun will actually be leaving in suit to make it just that a little bit quicker. In4Fun trying a drop on his back in his 2 minutes 56. Unlikely that we're gonna get to a tie there though, but photo finish still with these players. Very impressive.
Scruffy's run was wildly fast, but In4Fun's was, I mean, extremely impressive.
Indeed, yeah. I think
it is. Yeah.
The
players on this level are just amazing.
Indeed. Basically the trank at the start, I think. That Scruffy tranked with Paris that much faster than In4Fun. It's basically what made the difference here. I think the In4Fun's office clear out was actually faster than Scruffy's. But let's see. Players have been announced in a photo finish, but In4Fun has waived their photo finish rights, so it will be a 4-8 victory for Scruffy in this match. Very, very well done.
Yeah, and well deserved. Scruffy
Certainly
has
our first finalist of Roulette Rivals 14. Scruffy will be going to the grand finals. I'll just wait for the score to update before I go over to the brackets, so we can be sure that it's all up to date on there. Let's see, there we have it. In4Fun managing to snake the win on Santa Fortuna and Mumbai maps 1 and 5, and then well, photo finish on New York, photo finish on Ambrose. Certainly good showing from In4Fun as well. But looking at the brackets, this was the winner's bracket final, which means Scruffy has a direct ticket to the grand finals of Roulette Rivals 14 and has a top 2 spot secured for sure and a chance to become the champion. However, In4Fun isn't eliminated entirely either. In4Fun will drop to the losers round 10, also known as the losers bracket final, and yeah, potentially earn his right to play Scruffy once again in the grand finals. They managed to win against the winner of the Reaper 37 and Fanium, which is a match happening in, I think, just under 4 hours now. And yeah, In4Fun has a top 3 spot secured already. Reaper and Fanium top 4 spot secured for sure.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be sleeping when that match happens, then I guess. That is a shame. I would love to see that live.
Definitely. Let's see the upcoming match. It is indeed in just over 4 hours, which is 1 a.m. for us European zone here, which is might be a little bit too late for some of us, but it is definitely going to be a banger match of the Reaper 47 versus Fanium, playing on Miami and Marrakesh, shoutcasted by Barbecue. Currently not on there, but will be updated very, very soon. And yeah, just 2 more matches to go before the grand finals. Got this one, and the winner of that plays In4Fun in the lowest bracket finals. And then we'll have the grand finals, which will most likely take place on Sunday the 9th. So next Sunday, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I do believe that's been decided already.
Yeah.
That's what it's been
assuming
said,
there's no extreme situation where players are entirely unable to schedule, but I think it's gonna work out just fine. All right. Yeah, I think all I have left to say at this point is to thank you all very much for watching. It was an amazing match. I hope you enjoyed the Shoutcast. Thanks to the players for playing, obviously. Congratulations to Scruffy for winning this match and moving on to the grand finals. And best of luck to In4Fun for that lower bracket final. And yeah, thanks to Chris for adminning this match for us. And thanks to OhShitMan for co-casting this match with me.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Yeah, mine as well. And yeah, thank you all of you for watching. I hope you had a pleasant time. And I hope to see you soon in just under 4 hours for another Roulette Rivals match cast. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye, everyone.